In this video, we are going to continue with the absolute value. In the previous videos, we solved equations with absolute values. Now here we are going to solve inequations. Okay, so first, if x is a real number and r is positive, then and the absolute value of x is less than or equal to r, this means that x is between minus r, and x belongs to the closed interval minus r. If it is strictly less, then x will belong to an open interval minus r. So example, absolute value of x is less than or equal to 10, which means x is between minus 10 and x belongs to the closed interval minus 10 and 10. Now, if x is a real number and r is positive, and absolute value of x is bigger or equal to r, then x is less than or equal to minus r, or x is bigger or equal to r. So less than or equal to minus r, it means x belongs to the interval minus infinity r. The or means union. X belong bigger or equal to r, so union the interval r plus infinity. So this is the rule for absolute value of x less than or equal to r, then x is between minus r and r. If it is bigger or equal, then it is bigger than r, and or less than or equal to minus r. Example, absolute value of x is bigger than 4, so x is less than minus 4, or x is bigger than 4 since it is strictly bigger than the intervals are open at 4. Now we have a more advanced form of the inequation. So absolute value of 3 plus 5x is less than 10, then this 3 plus 5x is between minus 10 and 10. We have to get rid of the 3, so I subtract 3 from the 3 sides of the inequation. So minus 13 is less than or equal to 5x less than or equal to 7. Now I want to get the x, so I have to divide the 3 sides by 5. And this becomes x, this becomes minus 13 over 5, and this becomes 7 over 5. So x falls in the closed interval minus 13 over 5 and 7 over 5. Here we have absolute value of 1 minus 2x is bigger than 3, so it's bigger than 3, or less than minus 3. We solve it for each. Then we have x less than minus 1, or x bigger than 2. So x belongs to the open interval minus infinity minus 1 union open interval 2 plus infinity. Now, if we have x is a real number and r is negative here, okay? So if x absolute value, we said that the absolute value is always positive, so it cannot be less than a negative number. So in this case, there is no solution. Example, absolute value of x is less than minus 10. The absolute value is positive always, so it cannot be less than a negative number. So there is no solution. Now, if absolute value of x is bigger than r and r is negative, the absolute value is always positive, so it's always gonna be true. So x can be any number, and x will belong to the interval minus infinity plus infinity.